Shin Pei Gimel, and we have to take advantage of this. Last week of Tafshin Pei Gimel. Last week. Next week is going to be Tafshin Pei Dalet, Bezat Hashem. So we're going to take advantage, like I said on Shabbat, Akol Olech Achar Achitum. Everything goes according to the sealing. How you seal the year, that's how Bezat Hashem will be able to start it. So we'll try to do our best to be more in the participation of tefillot, of Torah, shiurei Torah, more of being careful of berachot, more of being careful ben adam lechavero. There is so many things that we can reinforce throughout this week, and B'ezrat Hashem, we'll have an amazing new year coming up to each one of us. Amen. Before I'll go to the point that I wanted to share with you, I'll say this only in one sentence. Today is the yahrzeit of Rabbi Israel Meir HaKohen Meradin, the Chafetz Chaim. And the Chafetz Chaim, there is a very well-known story that he said, that happened to him, that they told him about an earthquake that happened in China in his days, and there were many, many, many people that died. And that's why, so when the Chafetz Chaim heard that, he started to ask what happened exactly, how it was, for details. So the one who told him, he says, Rabbi, Chinese people, what do you have to do with the Chinese people? We love everybody, but the Makesher, you're being so sad. And the Rabbi said, because Borei Olam, he speaks throughout nature. Speaks to us throughout nature. Okay, but who understands the language of Borei Olam? The Chinese people, they understand? They don't understand. Only Am Yisrael will understand the language. So yes, Borei Olam is speaking to us from China, but it's to us. Same thing now. We all heard what happened in Morocco, that unfortunately a terrible earthquake, right? So whatever happens in those places, especially when we speak about a country that overall they treat the Jews with kavod. It's a country that always they try their best to give the proper kavod to Am Yisrael. And whenever this type of tragedies happened, it's a wake-up call for us. But Olam is speaking to us. And in this week before Rosh Hashanah, we have to open up the antenna and to try to get the message and to try to improve ourselves. But I would like to go with you for a very short idea that I think is very important. The pasuk we just saw in this week's parasha, Borei Olam said, "Hinei natati lefanecha et ha'chaim ve'et ha'tov, et ha'mavet ve'et ha'ra, u'bacharta b'chaim." The Torah says that I'm giving you the good and the bad, the life and the death, and I want you to choose life. I want you to choose good. And the Torah also says Hayom. In a different pasuk, it says the word Hayom. Not Atem Nitzavim Hayom, but again, a different pasuk who says regarding choosing in between the good and the bad, he says Hayom. So there is two questions that we have to understand. Number one, you got to tell me what to choose in between life and death. Ask anybody in the world. You have life and death. What do you want to choose? We're talking about normal people. Life. So why Borei Olam have to tell us, guys, ubacharta b'chaim? Yeah? Choose life, choose the good. Well, somebody's going to think the opposite? That's first question. Second question is, what is the word ahayom? What do you mean that I have to choose today? What about tomorrow? I don't have to choose tomorrow? And in a week also. What is the message that Borei Olam wants to teach us over here? There was a great rabbi by the name Rabbi Israel Misalant. He was the founder of the Musar learning. He said that a Jew who doesn't learn Musar daily, every day, a couple of minutes of Musar, he will never become a better Jew. Is that going to help? A person can try to fulfill mitzvot and everything, but if you don't learn Musar every day, the midot that you have inside, you will never be able to fix them. So what happened? In his days, there was a mahloket that happened in between Am Yisrael, unfortunately, in Europe, big mahloket. Big mahloket. So, after a while, I don't know how many months, Baruch Hashem, one of the sides got a more of a power, and the mahloket sort of he calmed down. He says years passed by, and one day, one guy that was Tamid Hacham, he was already in his 70s. He just moved to the city. He moved to the city, and he started the mahloket again. He started the mahloket again, and Bar Minan, all the problems and all the issues that happened. When Rabbi Saran heard that, he said, "Oh my gosh, a Yetzer Hara can take a person and he can make him tzaddik. He can take a person and he can make him holy and pure and Tamid Hacham and with a lot of knowledge. All these for one purpose. To bring this person after 70 years into a challenge of mahloket and to cause that the mahloket will come to Am Yisrael." And then the Hafetz Chaim said, this is compared also to a story that the Gemara brings. The Gemara says that there was a Kohen Gadol. That this Kohen Gadol was for years Kohen Gadol in the Beit HaMikdash. Can you imagine Kohen Gadol 1 year in the Beit HaMikdash? You gotta be pure, holy, no machshavot, no negative thoughts whenever you enter to Kodesh HaKodashim. He was for over 40 years Kohen Gadol. And the Gemara tells us that at the end of his life, he turned up to be Tzeduki. You know what's Tzeduki? Tzeduki means that he went away from Torah and he just started to believe Torah shebichtav, not Torah shebe'al peh, not the words of Chachamim. The Mefarshim are asking, how is this possible? The answer is that the Yetzer Hara works upon a person and he can work throughout all his life to make him good. And then at the end of his life, he will put him a challenge. And because he was so good, now, and he followed on the challenge, the Hilul Hashem that he's causing, it's terrible. That's why the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot says that a person should not trust himself until the last day of his life. You never know. You think you're already past these challenges. You think you're already old enough. You think that you are, Baruch Hashem, mature enough. You never know. You never know. That's what the Torah says. You should know two things. That you have the Chaim and the Tov, the Mavet and the Ra, it's today. Today. Even when you got already mature. Even when you think that that's it, you're already past the challenge. Today, you got to still be careful because you never know what was the plan of the Yetzer Hara. That's one way. Comes Rabbi Moshe Feinstein and he gives us a new way, and this is beautiful. Says Rabbi Moshe Feinstein, you know what's the word Hayom coming to teach us? The Yetzer Hara comes up to us and he says, come on, Habibi. Again, you have no chance in this. How many times? Again, you're falling in this Lashon Hara. Again, you're falling in this type of negative things that you hear or negative things that you see. How many times you're going to try to do teshuvah and you're going to fall again? Stop it already. Stop fooling yourself. Comes from Moshe Feinstein and he says, that's the meaning of this pasuk. But Olam says, I don't care what happened. What about today? Can you today also try? Can you try again today? Every single day, do me a favor, says Borei Olam, only for today. I'm not expecting from you to become tzaddik all your life. It's hard. But one day you can be tzaddik. Let's start today. And that's the meaning ubaharta b'chaim. Choose life. Choosing life means that of course everybody's going to choose life. The question is, after you fall so many times, you're going to still choose? After you fell 20, 100 times on the same thing, again tomorrow you're going to try to choose to become better? Ubaharta b'chaim. Choose life. Choose the good. Because Borei Olam is not giving up on us. If Borei Olam doesn't give up on us, who are we to give up on ourselves? Just going to finish. Chazal is saying that Rav Moshe Feinstein, he said, one time he saw a guy came up to him, all rushing inside the shul. And he says, Rabbi, A terrible thing just happened. What is it? Please, Rabbi, we need you to pray. I was just passing by the street and I see a guy running and a car crash into him and I think he's a Jew. I saw his kippah next to him, bar minan. So the rabbi hears this and he says, so what time this happened? So he told him it happened 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago? Yes. For sure he's not a Yehudi. Says, Rabbi, first of all, how do you know? And second of all, I'm telling you he's a Jew. Tehillim, something. Ula Yehudi. Okay, eventually, after a couple of minutes, whatever, the ambulance came, this and that, they realized that this guy was not a Yehudi. Not only was not a Yehudi, but he was an anti-Semitic guy. He saw some children playing in the park with a kippot. He grabbed the kippah of one of the kids and he started to run. As soon as he crossed the street, the car hit him. So the guy went to the Moshe Faige and he told him, Hakam, are you a Navi? What are you, a prophet? So the rabbi told him, I want to tell you something. I asked you what time this happened. You told me 10 minutes ago. You know what happened 10 minutes ago? I was sitting down and learning Torah. And whenever every Jew learns Torah, you don't understand how much of a protection you bring to all of Klal Israel. We don't understand. And that's why the Yetzer Hara, the hardest Yetzer Hara is the Yetzer Hara of Limud Torah. He comes up to you and he says, you're tired today. Habibi, you worked too hard. It's fine. Tomorrow you go to the class tomorrow. You have I don't know, any issue. It's fine. The said that I learn at home. I will hear it in the recordings. The Yetzer Hara of Limud Torah, it's the hardest Yetzer Hara because he knows that what a person can fix throughout learning of Torah, you cannot fix with anything else that we have in the Judaism. Our obligation, let's try Hayom, and throughout every single day of the week will be Hayom, our choice to increase our learning of Torah, to increase our connection with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and to try our best, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help us out to Be'ezat Hashem be able to success. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen.